What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our last Steam Next Fest stream. We're really excited to show off Super Dungeon Designer and all the amazing dungeons that we've already seen from the community. We've got a wide range of awesome dungeons that we're going to take a look at today. We're also going to do a quick run through of just what the heck Super Dungeon Designer is, explain how the build mode works, how you can design dungeons really intuitively and really easily, and kind of show you some of the fun tricks and treasures that we've got up our sleeve here. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump in. And to kind of kick things off, I think we're going to start with building a simple dungeon just to kind of get you familiar with the tool before we jump over and check out some uploaded dungeons. So welcome all. Really appreciate everyone who decided to spend their time and watch our stream. Before we hop in, just want to plug a few things. We do have our Kickstarter live, which you can get notified about. We also have obviously the Steam page up to wishlist and check out the demo. Demo for Steam Next Fest is going to be running through Sunday, so go check out the game. If you make a dungeon, you can upload it right now and everyone can play it. We've also got a Discord server where we share all kinds of dungeons and have all kinds of fun. Here, double audio. Oh. I might have a Steam page open with the trailer playing. Let me see. Anyone else here in double audio? All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump in. So, this is build mode. This is where you can build your dungeons. It's very simple. You start with a very simple room here, but you can adjust the room by grabbing the edges here. You can make it any size you want. Let's go for a nice big room. You can zoom out with the mouse wheel. And then you can add more rooms just by hitting this plus button on the side. That's going to instantly add another room. And then we need a way to connect these rooms, right? So that's where doors come in. If we click on the Walls tab here. And just to explain really quick too, everything on the left side here kind of fills in the dungeon. This is all the items, all the enemies, all the different objects you can interact with. Everything on the right here, these are all the things that build the dungeon. So it's your floor tiles, it's your walls, your doors, and also all of your decorations. So let's put a door down right here. And it's as easy as that. We place the first door and the connecting door. Now these two rooms are connected. When I hit play, you can play test whenever you want. We've got a very simple room transition here. Now, you can make rooms in any color you want. There we go. Okay, I figured out where that extra audio was coming from. All good. You can make rooms in any color you want. There's a color picker down here. And when you build a new room, it's going to build it in that color. But you can also combine the colors however you want. So if you have an interesting design in mind, you can change up the floor tiles easily. Kind of build it out however you want. Let's put a locked door here. Now, this room's kind of boring. There's not a lot going on in it. So let's add some fun things inside that we can do. So I'm going to put a treasure chest right up here at the top. In that chest, I'm going to put a sword just by clicking on it. And we're going to put some spikes around the chest so that we can't access the sword right away. Then I'm going to put a few of these floor tiles down here. These are floor switches. And there's variants of every object. If you click on it, you'll see the different variants. And if you hover over any of the items in the menu, you're going to see a quick tooltip that kind of tells you a little bit about the object and also what it can do. So these two variants of the floor switch, the one is a single-use floor switch. It'll trigger once. This is a repeating floor switch. It'll trigger multiple times. We'll show what that looks like here. I'm going to put down some pushable blocks. So if I go to the block here, I'm going to pick the one that lets you push it as many times as you want. And we're going to put a few down here. Now I'm going to switch from build mode into link mode by clicking this button down here. And when I do that, I'm going to want to link up these three floor switches to this treasure chest, or to these spikes, so that the spikes will go down once all of these are pushed. If I do something like this, where I link one of these to the spikes, let's say like that, and then I push this block on it, you're going to see that one spike will go down. And I get my sword. But if we want to make it so all the spikes go down, and we want to make it so all of these floor switches trigger the spikes, that's where groups come in. We're actually going to add all of these floor switches to one group. And now that means all of these, everything in the red group is going to trigger a link together. I'm going to also add all of these spikes into a group. And now all of these spikes will be triggered when everything in red is taken care of. So if I hit play again, now we need to push all of these blocks onto the three floor switches to put the spikes down. And because these are repeating floor switches, they'll trigger a link back. So if I push this off, the spikes will come right back up. You can do a lot with this. Let's say we want to create a situation where opening up the chest and getting the sword is going to spawn in some enemies. We can do that. We could either put these enemies in a group, or we could just create two links. I'm going to do that. And you know what? We'll have one of these enemies holding a key. So I'm just going to take a key, put it on the enemy. Now he's holding it. Also, hey Triforce Comet, hey Thomas. Thanks for swinging by in the chat. Hey Matt. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Steam Next Fest has been awesome. Really appreciate everyone's feedback. Triforce Comet's back for real now. So you'll see when I defeated that Lizard Archer, the Lizark, key dropped. And that's because I put that key on the enemy. And now I can open this locked door down here. We're in this room. You can get really creative with the designs because the linking system's really flexible. You can link different objects to different things And if you look at the objects list, there's all kinds of things in here. There's switches, orb switches that trigger things. Those have variants of like timer and delay switches. There's up and down blocks. There's key blocks. There's triangle blocks that reflect arrows at an angle. All kinds of stuff. There's so many ways to do cool things. You can automate a lot of switches by using the wall arrow trap. That will continuously spit out arrows. So you could have that along with a repeating orb switch linked to, say, the spikes here. And now the spikes are going to go up and down on repeat. So you can automate a lot of stuff, do really cool things, and make interesting dungeons, which we're going to show off some really interesting dungeons in just a second here. Steam Next Fest seems like it has some really promising games, but I'm definitely most excited for this game so far. Thanks, Triforce. Appreciate that. Practically a whole visual coding language. Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, Phantom. Thanks for swinging by. There's so much more to talk about. There's light levels. There's a map, so you can see a mini-map. There's checkpoints. There's stairs. There's warps. There's a lot to this game. We've been working on this game for 5 years now. We've been passionately working on it, just getting things into the game. So we're really excited to be here at Steam Next Fest and get the game into early access in September. But that's the basics. To end a level, you put down a end level floor tile, which is up here. Also have some pits here and some poison. So lots of cool ways to do things. But anyways, that was just a really brief intro overview for anybody new. That's how the builder works. Get in there, have fun, build some awesome dungeons. You can upload them right now. If you upload them, they'll be available through the weekend, through Sunday. We love playing through the community's dungeons. And if you jump in our Discord, you can let us know when you upload a dungeon, and other people in the Discord will jump in and play it too. One thing I do want to mention real quick before we move on to playing a dungeon, we do have up to 4-player local co-op. So if you add in more players, you'll see that we've got multiple players here. And we have full controller support, so you can play the game on a controller, up to 4 players on a controller. In the controls menu here, you can rebind keyboards, joysticks, mouse, whatever you have on. So you can see it goes to split screen. All right, so oh, hang on, mouse is dying. There we go. So, if you want to browse the dungeons that are already out there, all you have to do is click on Browse Dungeons. And here you're going to see all the dungeons that the community has uploaded. Our community is awesome. We have some really, really good dungeon designers, and they've made some really awesome dungeons that you can check out in here. This UI right now is still in the works. This is kind of the default UI we got, so we're working on revamping this a little bit so it's a little smoother. But it's very functional right now. You can browse through, check out the dungeons that you want to play. Once you hit subscribe, you'll see a play button right here. If you click that, you'll be playing the dungeon. Once you also hit subscribe, those dungeons will live under My Dungeons in your downloaded dungeons folder. There's some great dungeons in this list. I need to make more. Yeah, definitely. Triforce Comet has some great dungeons. Poison gives me many ideas for some levels I could conjure up. Yeah, Poison's fun. Seems like everything you guys have added lets you theme the dungeon stronger than before. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I want to show off a really good community dungeon that we have. It's called Castle of the Chromatic King. This is a dungeon by my friend Adam. It's very good. It shows off just a little bit of everything you can do in the game. So we're going to play through it real quick. And then after that, we're going to come back and take a look at some of the other community dungeons and do a quick playthrough. Get some water. Stay hydrated, friends. Also, if you're in the Seattle area this weekend, we will be at SummerCon. We have a booth there. So come see us. When the visual UI on the menu is the biggest gripe I have, you have planned to improve upon it anyway. It's a good sign. Yeah, for sure. Yes, stay hydrated. Select your difficulty. So we've got easy. We've got normal. And then there's a secret entrance back here behind the bookcase. Because you always push bookcases, right? Looks a little ominous. Champion difficulty. 2 starting hearts, more spawned enemies. So what Adam's done here is created a difficulty picker by basically just creating a little starting area that is going to give you more hearts and teleport you there based on whatever area you pick. So let's do the tough one. And as soon as I step on this switch, it's going to activate everything that he's got set up to make the dungeon more challenging. So he's got this linked to more enemies spawning, all kinds of things. Bravery or stupidity? Time will tell. Alright, so we've got our checkpoint activated. So if we die, we will now respawn from there. You are Lily, a villager of the city Varash. All your life you wanted to be a hero. All of that changed when the Globulus attacked. So I really love that there's a lot of narrative to this dungeon. You could do that with the signs. You can put whatever kind of text you want on there. Never forget the screams of your kin as they were chased by a red blob. Tears in your eyes, you approach this castle. You don't know how, but you are going to get revenge. So we don't have a weapon yet, so we can't attack these enemies. Yeah, you have no weapons, but you have courage. Hahaha, another fool dares. So you'll notice that text appeared and I wasn't reading a sign. So you can actually put down an invisible switch, link it to a signpost, and then that text will appear when you hit the switch. So you can have text appear on screen even if you're not reading a sign. So you could do some cool things with that. Maybe when someone opens a treasure chest, you can say, you got the sword, or you can add narrative elements, just like Adam's done here. I've got a checkpoint. So I'm gonna work my way left to right here. We've got some keys we gotta pick up. Red Hall will be your end. Oh yeah, right, I don't have a lot of health. Down to 1 heart. So the flames from the statues can actually light these torches. So you'll notice once I lit them all, this opened up. Whoa, warthog. So flame enemies are pretty cool. They can light torches. I'm dead, for sure. I got surrounded. Warthogs will also charge on sight at you when they see you. So we've got a handful of different enemies. They all have different AI, different things that they're doing. We're going to have to come back for that treasure chest because we need to defeat the statue there. And the warthogs can break these cracked blocks. The flame enemies will also chase you if you're 1 space away from them. So I'm going to lead them to these unlit torches so that they can jump inside. Maybe champion difficulty was a bad idea. Yep. I swear this went a lot better on Monday. I was gaming on Monday. You know, the morning streams aren't good for me. I'm not a morning person. Yeah, this is a great level. All right. So we made it into this room, and again, we're going to trick these warthogs into falling into these pits. Too much confidence? Yeah, that's what it is. Hopefully we get a weapon soon. No MLGing today, says Matt. Yep. I'm just saving it for later in the dungeon, that's all. Okay, so we got 2 bomb bags. The bomb bag sets your bombs to full and also gives you +5 to your max bombs. So we now have 20 bombs total. And bombs can destroy cracked blocks. They can also destroy cracked walls. And we got a heart container, that's good. So I can stop dying. And we're gonna destroy this cracked wall down here. Got some gold. Now, gold doesn't have a use at the moment. We're working on implementing a NPC in dungeon that you can buy things from. So when you're designing your dungeon, you can say, oh, the bow costs 100 gold, and then you need to come back and buy it from this merchant. But it also displays at the end dungeon screen, so you can use it kind of like a high score in a way. And the arrow trap will trigger that switch. I don't think I can do anything in here yet. We'll go this way. Did we get the key? Not yet. Okay, so we do need to go this way. I think. Oh no, this is just a bonus area, I think. So you'll notice there's these different colored pits. Those actually have invisible tiles, so you can walk over them. If we're careful enough. Ooh, a cracked wall. So the way lighting works in this game, if you put an unlit torch in a room, it's automatically a dark room. So it'll be at this darkness. And then for each additional lit torch you put in the room, up to 4, it'll add a brightness level. So you'll be at max brightness if you have 4 lit torches. Oh, that's mean. What? Do we have to come back with the dash boots? Looks like it. Alright, well luckily there were some hearts there, so... let's go up here. We didn't go up here yet. Or no, we did. We didn't go this way. And I can check that by checking the map here. It'll show you any rooms you've been in. Okay, just a heart there, but I have a feeling these bookshelves seem suspicious. Aha! I suppose you think yourself clever. Okay, so that's nice. We know where the bomb respawner is now, so if we ever run out of bombs, we can come back here. Alright, did we go down here? We did. Okay, so I think we just need to go up and get that chest from the statue. And I wonder if the key is in there. Oh, we also can open this. The dialogue is one of my favorite touches. Yeah, I love the narrative. If anyone's wondering where I'm reading this chat from, we're streaming to Steam and to Twitch, so we've got 2 chats going. Ooh, that is tricky timing. So we've got some spike traps linked up to some orb switches to make it difficult to get through there. You can see the setup right here, and this was just a bonus area. We got an extra life. Lives in this game, when you're just playing someone's downloaded dungeon, the lives aren't going to matter. They're just a trophy. But when you are going to play some of our other game modes that we're working on, lives will matter. We're working on a game mode that's kind of similar to like the 100 Mario challenge from Mario Maker. We're going to play a bunch of dungeons back to back with limited lives, and if you run out of lives, you game over, and you'll get a high score, and you'll be aiming to, continuously improve that high score and, re-challenge the 100 dungeon challenge, whatever we end up calling it. But for now, it's a nice trophy to include in your dungeons. Over-under on me making it through... Couldn't even finish my sentence. Alright. You know what? That's okay. We got the key. Let's move on. The yellow hall shall befuddle you. So a lot of these enemies are here because we chose challenge mode. Statues are especially weak to bombs, so it's good to use bombs on them. Really nice how you can tie anything and everything to enemies. It makes getting health not so RNG. Yeah, for sure. Alright, we got a lizard enemy here. And the lizard will fire a bow when it sees you. And you'll see that arrow hit this switch, which triggered a bunch of enemies. So it looks like we need him to fire here. Oh. Oh. There we go. So, triggered it. Now we can go through here as he spawns in more enemies. But coming up, there's actually a maze. So before I go to that, I'm going to go in this room. And you'll see these triangle blocks can reflect an arrow at 90 degrees. But they're blocked by these blocks here. So I'm going to move these. And now this door opens. Alright, so we have a clue. Left, left, up, up, right. So we've got a little forest maze here, right? Left, left, up, up, right. Nice. Let's go in here. Got some treasure. You know what they say, beware the forest mushrooms. Yeah, it's true. And it looks like we'll get a bunch of treasure if we go down, down, right, right, down, down. So we'll have to give that a try. We can't do anything here until we have the bow. Ah, I made that easy on purpose. Okay, and now we have the bow. So the bow, obviously, is a ranged weapon. It uses arrows. And you can use it to trigger things that are far away, like this orb switch over here. It's going to make some treasure appear. So these two treasure chests were linked from that orb switch. You can do that easily when you're building the dungeon. I got a key. So that means we're done with this section. But, real quick... Thank you, Thomas. Down, down, right, right, down, down. So we found the treasure room. So we got a quiver. That is similar to the bomb bag. It gives you +5 to your max arrows. Also fills them to full. Another heart. I will definitely need that. As my phone rings. And a bunch of health that we don't need right now, but that health will stay there, so we can come back later if we really take damage and need it. So now we got to remember how to get back, so it'd be the opposite. So up, up, left, left, up, up. All right. Go in there? We did. Okay. Oh, you know what? There was an area where we needed the bow, right? Did we go up here yet? We didn't. There's a treasure. Okay, so this is a timed challenge. We need to hit all these switches and have them all pressed down at the same time. And these slimes are going to make that difficult, of course. Dang it. There we go. So we got some treasures because we had all of those timer switches lit at the same time. So a lot of cool designs like that you can make in your dungeon. Alright, we have 2 keys. Are you really so arrogant to try the green hall with no sword? Fortunately, these arrows do hurt the enemies too. So we can kind of dance around a bit and just wait for them to take themselves out if we really want. Or for me to take myself out. All right. So we got some warthogs here. And this is where things get a little dodgy because they are breaking these blocks and hitting me. Ah. All right, now we're gaming. Thankfully, the green slimes are irrelevant of where you go, so this part plays itself a little. Yeah. It's kind of that last stream was kind of more about like just dodging around, letting them take themselves out. So bat enemies will sleep, but if you get close, they'll chase you. So a well-timed bomb can be helpful, or we can take them out at range with the bow and arrow. And we've got some push blocks that are linked to some things here. All right, let's head up. So these spikes are proximity spikes. When you step on them, they'll pop up. So you have to be really careful navigating around them. And remember, these flames will hop into a torch if they can. So we want to navigate these flames all the way down here. So we can get these torches lit. Oh, this one's close. And you can defeat the flame enemies, but only with the sword. It looks like this door opened. Alright, we got a heart container. get this one. Okay, that one's gonna go in there. Okay, so this door is now open. And it looks like we're gonna get the sword. Finally. I felt sorry for you, so have a sword. And these little pots can hold items. So you can see there's some gold in here, some hearts. And you can break them with weapons. The warthog will also break these. This room's pretty cool. We've got some spike traps set up to a repeating switch. Ooh, and a secret. Nice. So we get some more bombs. Some gold. Another heart. And some more gold. Okay. So stepping there. Let us proceed through here, and now we can open this chest, get a key. So that means we finished this little area. And obviously this is a longer dungeon. You can make dungeons any length you want. So you can make really long, in-depth dungeons. You can make shorter dungeons that are just kind of playing on one key mechanic or something fun. It's totally up to you. We'll be introducing tags soon, where you can tag your dungeon with different tags. You know, one of the tags on there will be like short and sweet. So if you make a short and sweet dungeon, you can do that. Don't think I need to be going this way, do I? No. Yeah, we got the key. Let's get out. So we can shoot this orb switch here. Take these guys out pretty easily now that we have the sword. And now that we have the sword, let's take on this ghost enemy. So the ghost, when you hit it, will turn into its devil form, which is invincible. And then after a few seconds, will turn back. It'll chase you when it's in its devil form. So we're going to go through this blue hall now. The blue hall will exhaust you. Head this way, and this arrow is indicating there's a switch off screen over here, so I'm going to shoot at that. Nice. And we got some treasure. There's actually a lot of secrets in this dungeon, so I won't be experiencing them all in this playthrough, so check out the dungeon if you want to find all the secrets for yourself. And yep, you can hit enemies off the edge. If they were holding an item, they'll drop it on the edge. Okay. I angered the ghost. Okay, so in this level... that block up there looks a little suspicious. Yep, I heard a door open. So it's probably this one over here. Take out this bat and this bat. And it looks like we're going to need some dash boots to progress here. Just going to run past these guys. We got some slimes. Let's take them out. Alright, we got the dash boots. So the dash boots let you cross gaps. So these pits here normally I would fall in. I can now cross a one-tile gap with them. They'll also knock enemies out of the way without damaging you. And you can use them to get through hazards, like if you have a bunch of arrows flying at you, you can dash through them and not take damage. But don't be reckless like I am. And here, this gap is too long to dash over. But it looks like there's a secret bridge here. Yep. So I got the monocular and some gold. So the monocular will show you the location of all treasures on the map. So we can see where all the treasures are in the dungeon, even in rooms we haven't been in yet. All right, we got our key. Let's head down to the purple room here. Looks a little dicey. Okay. And then here, if we trigger these, the lights are going to go out. And I think it spawns in more enemies. So what we're going to do instead is dash over them so we don't trigger them. And we'll head into this room. And this is a dark room. But there's actually a statue set up to light this torch on repeat. Ooh, and I see a treasure up here. Bomb bag, nice. So we're refilled on our bombs. Okay, got a door down here. And stools are cool. You can push them to weigh down switches. I'm going to try and dodge these ghosts for now. And it looks like each switch is putting down a set of spikes here. But it's also turning out the lights. Ah! Nice, so we got a heart, and it looks like each of these chests is turning lights on in this room. No, just once, but that's okay. Now we can get back. Okay, and in this room, should see the lights come on. There we go. Okay, we can head to the right here. And it looks like to get a key, we need to light this torch. So I think we're going to need the lantern. Let's see what this plaque says. Light does not always illuminate the way. So what that's hinting to us is that the spaces around the torches are pits. So we should be able to navigate around here. Looks like we need to go this way. Okay, we got the lantern. Afraid of the dark? Not anymore. but I wanted to light that. So, ghost enemies are very interesting, as he showed earlier. When you hit them, they turn into their devil form. The lantern is helpful. Can kill the devil form in one hit. It's the only way to defeat a devil form ghost. And obviously the lantern also lights torches. And you can link things together to trigger so that, you know, if you light all the torches in a room, a door opens, a key appears, whatever you want to do. The linking system's really versatile. So we're going to head down here. Looks like we can push this, yep. Yeah, we're going to light our torch. And there we go. Looks like we got the key. Can light these torches, give us a little more light here. And we're on the final key room. The Grey Hall cannot be beaten. I'll grab the gold here. I'm full on hearts, but we'll save those in case we take damage later. I see. Looks like this opens up the arrows. So we can use them to our advantage. But you know what? I've got a sword. Let's just get in there. What's really fun about this dungeon is you can play these rooms in any order. So if I had come in here first, I wouldn't have a weapon. I would have to use those arrows to defeat all the enemies. Alright, we're in the library. Library of Globulus. 4713. So I played this level before. I know that that's the order we gotta push these bookcases. So 4, 7. Wait, was that 7? Yep. 1. And 3. Nice. That opened the door. So in this room, you're going to see the frog statue. The frog statue is something that you can grapple to once you have the frog glove. The frog glove is one of my favorite items in the game. Lets you grapple across long gaps. It can also eat small enemies. You're going to see it here in just a little bit. And by just a little bit, I mean right now. I didn't need that treasure anyway. And a heart. Let's go down this way first. So you can only hold 4 items in your inventory, so I'm going to rearrange my inventory. We're going to pull out the lantern for now. I'm going to put in the frog glove. And you'll see that with the larger enemies, you can actually stun them with the frog glove. Get out of the way. There we go. Which makes it a little easier to take them out and prevent you from taking damage. We can eat the small enemies like the bat there. Oh, that took us back. Okay. This is a neat puzzle. I don't think I did this room last time. This frog glove room reminds me of Skullwoods from Link to the Past. Yeah. It's definitely got an inspired vibe. Let's see. We didn't go in here yet. Okay, so those both take you back. Can't reach that one. can go here. We can go here. Oh, and then go here. Oh, no, that doesn't help, does it? You know it's a good puzzle when I can't figure it out. Alright, let's teleport back. Let's try going this way. Okay, so we need to go there. To go there, we need to go there. To go there, we need to go here. To go here, alright, so we need to get on the platform with the lizard. No, we need to get to that platform. Ah, okay, got it. Took me a second. No! Okay, so that always takes you back. Good to know. Now we know what to do. Can I push that? No. Okay. Good puzzle. There's one down here, right? Am I crazy? Oh, I just need to go down. Right. There we go. Not graceful, but we did it. Okay, we got an extra life and some gold. So this was an optional room anyway. That's why it was kind of a challenge. But cool. Now we need to get back. We can frog grapple our way. And we still have dash boots too. Dang. Yeah, okay. Gotta do the frog glove. There we go. It's a little time challenge there. That was a good one. Ah, I don't have my lantern. Okay, let's head over here. We're gonna eat some bats. Because that's what the frog glove does. I guess we can just swing at the bats too. And we have a little puzzle here where we need to take out the bats. So these spawning portals here, they will continuously spawn in enemies, and you can link to them to turn them on and off. There's also a single-use variant, so you can make it so that once it spawns something, it automatically turns off. You can also put items in it, so it's not just enemies. So it's kind of like our solution to like a warp pipe, right? In like Super Mario Maker. This will continually spit stuff out for you. So you can't, you know, if there's a situation where you need the player to be able to gain access to items again, or you want infinitely spawning enemies, this is kind of your way to achieve that. Oops. It notably takes on a different look depending on what it has in it. Yeah, the if it has an item in it, it'll look different than if it has an enemy in it. And I just failed this. So let's wait till this resets. There we go. Got it. And we got the key. So we are officially done with all the rooms. Oop, don't want to go in there. Clutch, yeah, totally. And we are missing some hearts, so I'm gonna stock up here. We got all 6 keys, and now we're headed to the boss room. Any idiot could find 1 key. You think yourself strong? And you can see all the different kinds of decor we have. There's statues, there's banners, different colors you can decorate the dungeon with. We're also going to have more themes, so there will be different themes. Right now this is the stone dungeon. There's also going to be a forest theme, which we're working on next. And there's going to be other ones like an ice theme, water theme down the road. So going to be continually adding to the game as we work on it. You think you can just come in here, steal my treasure, and kill my guards? You will pay for this insult. Alright, we got the boss key. So there's 2 types of keys in the game. A yellow key will open a yellow door. A boss key will open a boss door. We got a checkpoint, so if we die, we're going to respawn from there. Ooh, and we got the gold quiver and the gold bombs. So we actually have unlimited bombs and arrows. That will be really helpful for the boss battle. So let's head in the boss door. Hey, the music turned off. That's interesting. And what's this big shadow on the ceiling? Could it be? It's Globulus! So this is our first boss in the game. We're going to be working on more bosses. And this is, we call him Goliath. And Goliath, it's very interesting how the linking system works with bosses. You can link from different phases. So for example, when he splits here, Adam had these extra slimes spawn in. You can also make it so that when the boss attacks or when the boss gets hit, certain things happen. So you could have spikes come up, you could have the lights turn off, you could have blocks that spawn and block your path, you could spawn in more enemies, you could turn on a spawner. Lots of different options to kind of customize your boss battle however you want. More bosses should be fun, yeah, for sure. I am unslayable, he says. Oh no. Phase 2. You really think it would be that easy? And now we've got spikes to deal with. My biggest disappointment in Mario Maker is the fights. The linking system being so rigorous and working the way it does with bosses is sweet. Yeah, thanks. We put a lot of thought into it. We saved bosses for last, kind of for that purpose. Figure out how it should work. Alright, I've got him in a corner. Ah! Oh no! And boss battles get really fun with 4-player co-op because you're kind of working together to take out the boss. Minions to me! Oh no. Phase 3. Now it's dark. Alright, I need my lantern. We'll sacrifice the bombs. Give us some light here. Arrows are really good against the boss because you can kind of keep your distance, get some hits in. I'm going to be right back for lunch. Don't play my level until I get back. Okay, sounds good. We'll probably be streaming for another half hour, maybe hour here, so. There are a lot of levels. We definitely won't get through all of them. I can say that. But we're gonna do what we can. I know this one's a longer level, but I really wanted to play it because I think it really shows off a lot of what the game can do. Oh, and that's another thing to mention. The camera will zoom out in boss battles so that you can always see the boss on screen. I will return someday. We did it. We defeated Globulus. Oh yeah, and you can use the frog glove to grab items that are far away too. It's like those hearts I just picked up. Oh no, I need bombs. Castle's collapsing. We gotta run. No! That's not good. We gotta go. Whew, we almost missed that one. And this is where the dash boots come in handy. Alright, so we gotta use all of our items here. Get these orb switches lit. We did it. Congratulations, you escaped the castle. Your family is avenged and you are a hero. Will Globulus ever return? Perhaps. But for now, celebrate. There was 1,200 gold in the castle. And 6 challenge trophies. How much treasure did you gather? We got 3 and only 775. So there's actually still a lot of this dungeon to check out if you want to get on there and play through it. Well, there's many other dungeons too. We've got some great creators making some good content. GG. Now, real quick, for those that maybe joined a little late, I want to show you what the build mode looks like for Super Dungeon Designer. So if we click edit on this dungeon, you can see we've got a handful of different rooms. All the rooms are linked up by doors. You can place enemies, items, objects from this menu here. If we wanted more lizards here, we could do that. And then all these links are how events are triggered in the game. So, what's a simple example here? There's a lot going on. So, not necessarily simple, but you can see these treasure chests have a bunch of links coming from them. So when these are opened, it spawned in all this stuff. You can link stuff really easily. Here's a simple example. When this switch is hit, these 2 treasure chests are going to spawn, giving you bow ammo. All you had to do that was put down a chest, put the thing inside that you want inside of it. Let's say a heart. go to link mode, click on the thing that you want to trigger, and then click on the thing that you want triggered. And there we go. When I hit that, this will appear now too. So we try to make it as simple as intuitive as possible to easily create all kinds of different dungeons in different ways, and all kinds of different custom events and things in your dungeons. And again, our demo is out there right now through the weekend, so check it out, upload some dungeons, and join the community. We've got a Discord channel. If you're on our Twitch, it's linked down below. If you're on Steam, if you go to the community tab, Community Hub, in the Steam Next Fest FAQ, there's a link to the Discord. So we've got lots of dungeons that we didn't get to play yet. I don't have a lot of time. We probably got another 20-30 minutes here before I've got to hop out because I'm going to SummerCon. If you're in the Seattle area, swing by. We'll have a booth at SummerCon where we'll have Super Dungeon Designer up to play. I've got to go get set up for that. So, but let's try to get through at least one or two of these dungeons if we can. I'm really curious what the football dungeon is. This seems really creative and interesting, so let's check it out. I see a bus in the thumbnail, which is really clever. All right, lots of dash boots. And this looks like a dungeon that was created by someone just kind of learning the tool, because this is how you end the dungeon. You step on this and you're done. So there we go. GG. But let's check out the actual one. See what they did. Lots of gold. Some keys. Whoa. Okay, looks like with this one, someone was just playing around with the tool, throwing things everywhere. You know, you're gonna have that. We beat it. It counts. That counts as a victory. Hey, Adam, thanks for swinging by. We just played through your level. Again. All right, let's check out... We have a recreation of Catfish Maw, so that's interesting. Let's check that one out. It's by Tony. One of our resident level creators from all of our playtests. Some enemies in here. Looks like we've got options. We can go up here. Can't get that treasure yet. Okay. Got the monocular, so now we can see where all the treasures are. There's a lot. Dash boots, nice. So now we can dash our way to victory here. Go up these steps. Clear out all these skulls. Looks like we got a push puzzle here. I think you just push these in. Nice. Got a key. Okay, we need to remember that was the 4. There were 4 stones in that room. Now, with the dash boots, is there something else we can do? Oh, we have the key. All I remember about Catfish Ma is the music was really ominous. Yeah. Hey. Thank you for the follow. Oh no. Put the music on again. Ah. There we go. What is the name of the game? This is Super Dungeon Designer. No problem. Thanks for the follow and thanks for swinging by. Alright, we got a 1 in here. Looks like this is our first mini boss. Die. Okay, that's good. Another enemy. Okay, we got some steps, we got some stairs. Let's... And there's a bombable wall down there. Alright, we can go left or right. Let's go left. Alright. The switch in the room with 4 ground torch. Oh, the switch is in the room with 4 ground torch. Okay. Gotta remember that. Okay. Got a treasure here. Some gold. Okay, treasure there that we can't reach yet. Pretty good recreation of Catfish Ma. Somehow I remember these rooms decades later. Yeah, right? Like I see the design and I'm like, oh yeah. Alright, we got bombs. I remember seeing a breakable wall. Looks like we'll definitely get the frog glove at some point. Some more bombs. Okay. Okay. This one's got the 3. Okay. Interesting. We need to find the one with 2 stones in it. There it is. You won't have frog love. But I want frog love. Why won't the frog love me? Okay, so now we should be able to go into 3. Yep. You're really tough. Cool. Now I gotta remember where 4 was. Got the map. Okay. So any of the dimmed rooms are rooms we haven't been in. We are right here. Okay. Let's head back. Oh yeah, we didn't go down here yet. Ah, dang it. Ooh, down to 1 heart. Not great. There we go. Okay, we'll head up here. Ah! Okay, defeated them. That was kind of cool. Oh, I got a heart. Nice. That'll be helpful. Found the boss room. Okay. Oh, wait, we were just here. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a bombable wall here. Some enemies to take out. Yeah, you can dodge through the ghost. There we go. Got another heart, nice. Alright, and we're just heading back. We need to find the room with the 4 in it. Oh, is this a new room? I think so. Okay. Well. I move these in, maybe? Oh. Well. Okay, I see. That needs to go there. Okay. Well, that was a warm welcome. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, so we need the frog glove. Was this it? This might have been it. Excuse me. Is this it? Yes. No. All right, we did it. We got the frog glove. Now we should be able to complete the dungeon. There's a treasure. Oops. Lizarks speak pretty fluent English. Yeah, they do. They're taught it in school really early. In Lizark school. Just like kind of wandering at this point, trying to remember where we needed to go. Not here. So we're good there. Okay, that room's done. Is there anything in here? Yes. Some gold. And a key. Okay, good. Okay, we did this already. So yeah, the frog glove can stun larger enemies, which is helpful. And it'll eat the smaller ones. Oh yeah, what was this? This was the switch is in the room with 4 ground torch. Okay. We need to remember that. Where are we on the map right now? Okay. Room with 4 ground torch. Oh, hey, here we go. We can go up here. And we've got our key door. And a checkpoint. Ooh, spicy. Okay. A bit of a time challenge here. There we go. Oh, there we go. So here's the room with the 4 torches that we needed. Awesome. No. Dang it. Okay. No. There we go. Nice little puzzle there. Okay, we need another key. But we know that we can go into that room with the spikes. If I check my map here, I'm right here, so I need to get here. So we need to go down, down, right, and then up a bunch. Are we looking? We need to go left and up. Okay. That map is so handy. All right, cool. Some invisible floors here. Could this be our boss key? Nice. Now, I gotta remember which room had the boss in it. It was this room. Which you got to by a staircase. It was this staircase, I think. Okay. Which I believe was this. Oh, let's see. Yep, I think this is it. No, it's that one. The right room, wrong side. But we also need another key. One of the things we're working on right now, actually, is updating the map so that treasure chests you already collected won't be visible, which will be really helpful for situations like this, where like I really need to see what treasure to get next. So that will be coming very soon. Unfortunately, probably not before the end of Next Fest, but when you get the game in early access, you'll see that in there. Where am I missing a key? Up here, maybe? Nope. Okay, well, rather than me wander aimlessly to try and find this key, I do want to wrap things up because we're coming up on time here. But real quick, just want to show, just for anyone that jumped in late, how the editor works. We'll wrap up there. So we played Catfish Maw. Let's check it out. So you can add rooms, as many rooms as you want. And you can make them any size you want. You just redrag them like this. It's going to drag the walls around, move stuff however you want it to. You can change the shape of rooms by just deleting the outer tile and putting down new walls. Very easy, quick to do. And there you go. Can create all kinds of custom shapes, whatever you want. You can decorate your room however you want. And then these things on the left are the objects you put in your room. And you can link them up to trigger events. And you'll see that here, right? This chest is linked to this frog statue, which means when this chest is open, that tongue will open. You can use the frog statue again. We've got these 3 enemies grouped together to trigger this door. So that means when they're all defeated, the door will open. There's all kinds of different ways that you can kind of create unique dungeons by linking different things together. The linking system's really in depth. You can link almost, all objects to different objects. There's exceptions, but a lot of objects will trigger each other in different ways. So you can kind of experiment and find some really cool, unique designs that way. And what it also means is no 2 dungeons are really going to feel the same because people are going to implement links and create unique puzzles. So as you play through, you're always going to kind of have a new experience. It's going to be really fun when we get some more game modes in the game too. Yeah, this was a great level. Once we have the map fully implemented too, this level will be even better because being able to look at the map, see, oh, I need to get this treasure chest here. You can, navigate your way there. Here's the boss room that we would have found ourselves in. Looks like there were a lot of links going on. This is how the boss links work. You can link from when he appears, when he takes damage, when he attacks, defeated, and then 2 of its phases. What are you doing here, Globulus? Get back to your castle, right? He's taking a vacation, okay? So yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Love the design here. Pretty faithful recreation. Good stuff. But yeah, I think we're going to end the stream there. This was great. I think at one point we had close to 200 people, which for early on a Friday is pretty good, especially since Next Fest is winding down. So really appreciate everyone that hung out. Appreciate all the usuals that stopped by. You guys are awesome. Seriously, you keep us going. So thank you for all that you do. Both people that I work with and the others that have supported the game so much. This demo is going to be up through Sunday, so check it out. If you're going to be at SummerCon in Seattle, we will be there. We have a booth. I'm going right now to go set that up. And yeah, our Kickstarter is live. I think I posted a link to that in the chat. I'll post it again. It's not live, but you can get notified when it is live. It's going to be live in, we're looking at September, potentially, depending on how many notifications we can get. So, get on there, get notified. Obviously, the demo's out. Go check it out. Give us a wish list. And yeah, we're really excited. Really appreciate everyone hanging out. It's been a great Next Fest. And the future is bright for the game. We've got a lot more planned, more content coming. And hoping to get the game into early access in September. Things are looking good for it. So, thanks again, everyone. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I'm going to play us out with our brand new trailer, hot off the presses, that you might have seen if you were here when we started. So let me grab that. And thanks all. Have a great weekend.